Well, speaking as leading gospelteers, how have you found the carnival? How have you found the gospel festival? Hello. Have you been here every day of the week?
Not every day, but quite a few days. We do have to get the balance right.
I think he's been here a few days.
I think we should move it to Stokes Bay.
And your good lady wife, Carmela?
Only once before.
Only once before? But it's been a wonderful event for gospels.
Right through to midnight at night, doing everything from clearing up in the big top all the beer glasses, the cigarette ends, the thankless tasks to do, through to dealing with customers, pleasant and otherwise, at the front desk. All the temporary staff, some of whom have been here now with us for 4 years, have done a quite fantastic job. And to Graham, to Marie and all the rest who I can't remember all the names, but certainly remember the faces, thank you very much indeed for all the stuff. Getting towards the end, I'd like to thank security in the hope that I don't get strung up at the top of the big top at the end of the night. Security staff are fantastic. Also all the store holders who come, many of them are local, and local people have earned quite a bit of money on this site. But also many of them come from all around the country, and I go to other festivals and see what the stores are like there. I know here that the stall holders, for whom this is not a particularly big earning festival, they enjoy coming here because the atmosphere is so good, and they actually contribute towards that. The stall holders, the security, and the various people who work on site help to make the whole thing have a real friendly family atmosphere, and I would like to thank them, and indeed St John's as well, who've been on site all week, for helping again to make the festival be so happy and so friendly. Last, but by no means least, are the people who actually have the professional job of organising it. Pam Pullen, who did the job for 3 years and did all the work preparing for this year's event, I know is here tonight, and the festival still would not be the same without Pam. I'm not sure where she is, but I'm sure we'll find her somewhere. And also, since Pam took semi-retirement, and I don't think has completely retired at all from it, and hopefully never will, we had to appoint at very short notice a gentleman to come in to pick up all the strands of the event and run it without having seen it before, because he hadn't been to the Gospel Festival before, but he has come in at very short notice and has done a marvellous job in everything that's happened. You only notice the organisation when things go wrong, when the PA fails, or the lights go down, or the bands don't turn up, or the bar stops running, or there's an enormous fight or something. That's when you notice it. The fact is we haven't had any of those things this week because Robin Fegan has made the whole event work quite fantastically. He, above everyone, deserves sincere thanks. Robin, for those who don't know him, is the gentleman with the hat out there. He bought the hat this week simply so he could be found when needed at any time. Last year we presented Pam Pullen with a bouquet of flowers and several marriage proposals from B.B. King. We don't propose to marry Robin off to B.B. or indeed any of the other artists this week, although I think one or two he might have rather liked. But we would ask him to come forward because we do have a small presentation to Robin Fegan to show. We did think the hats, which started very white, was beginning to look a little grey, so we thought something like that might look a little more appropriate on him. I'm not sure he dares wear. That comes with the thanks of the stall holders, Robin, who actually asked us to record their thanks for all the help you've given them. And for our thanks as well. It may not be much. It may be better than marriage to B.B. King, but another hat as well to wear with pride. And thank you very much indeed. You've done a marvellous job. Thank you all for supporting the festival. It has been very good. And thank you also to Pete Drew, who's been a great compere all week. And I would like to just ask you to thank Pete as well for all he has done. And before introducing Pete again and take you back to the choir and the marvellous entertainment tonight, I know the staff as well would like to just give their own thanks as well and ask you to welcome Graham Chesty. Graham.
Well, I got up here last year and went on for about a quarter of an hour making a big speech, and I was a bit drunk anyway, so I won't hold you up this year. I just want to say from all the staff, thank you to Robin, thank you to Pam, and we just got a small something here for Robin anyway.
Wow, how about that? How about a big round of applause for all of that? Peter Chegwin. Now I've got a present for you. No more speeches. Well, not just yet, anyway. A little bit later on, we will be inviting somebody very, very special just before the very end to say a couple of words. But right now, I want you to give another warm and belated welcome back to the London Welsh Chorale.
Right.
the Welsh Chorale. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be able to persuade them to sing one more. Do you think that's good? Before we do that, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to welcome to the microphone somebody who has not only supported vigorously this festival, but has been here every day, every lunchtime, every evening, really getting down to every sort of music, thoroughly enjoying every part of the festival. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome the Mayor of Gosport, Councillor Angela McGrath.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, once again, the leader of the council has pinched my speech, but once again, I get the last word. So, well, what a week it's been. It's been absolutely wonderful. Each year I've thought it couldn't get any better, and yet again I've been proved wrong. It's been wonderful to see so many people down here enjoying themselves in the sunshine. The children have enjoyed their entertainment, Wally the Wizard and Zeddy the Clown and all the other things, the face painting and all the other sorts of things they've been doing. And the young adults and the mums and dads, and dare I say some grannies and granddads too, have been swinging and swaying to the Manfreds, the Bootleg Beatles, etc. etc. And what about Paul Young on Friday night? And all the rest of the stars at Spike's party night. Tonight we have the magnificent oil of the Welsh Chorale, and it's absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much. Peter Checkman has said most of the thank yous. I add my thanks to all those people too. They've all done an absolutely magnificent job down here this week and worked extremely hard. He did miss some people though, and that's the members of the festival committee, my fellow councillors. I can't remember them all, but just some of them. Margaret, John, Pearl, Kevin, Sue, I think I might have missed somebody. Oh, there's somebody called Peter Chegwin as well. Thank you, Peter Chegwin, very much. This festival was Peter's brainchild in the beginning, and it's gone from strength to strength. And I do thank Peter very much indeed, because it has been a great success, and I look forward to next year as well. So with that, diolch yn fawr. Not far. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, under the direction of Kenneth Bowen, the London Welsh Chorale.